Well, actually, if you stand here,
Right here?
Okay,
Yeah.
that way it gets like
The guy, he knows.
Yeah. So I would like you to first introduce yourself and talk about this innovation is a conversation thing.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm Paul Saffo. I teach in the engineering school at Stanford, and I lead future studies here at Singularity University. As you might imagine, really what we're all about here is how do we foster innovation that makes the world a better place? And the important thing to think about innovation is not some inventor alone in their laboratory inventing something. Innovation is a conversation. It's not just a conversation among the technical experts and stuff. It expands out. If you're building a company, it's a conversation with financiers and with government and the like. And to be successful, you have to have a sophisticated conversation. Here in Silicon Valley, innovation works because we have lawyers who understand the nature of startups. We have banks that understand how you loan to companies that have no assets. And we have government officials who understand that the way you regulate a startup is different than how you regulate a large company. And if the company at each stage, it's a new conversation with a new constituency. And ultimately, if the innovator is successful, the conversation is with their customers and with the entire society. And innovators propose, and then the customers say, yes, I like that, or no, actually, I have no interest in that. And if the company gets big enough and successful enough, then there's a deeper conversation. Like at this particular moment in time in the United States, there's a deeper conversation about whether the social media enabled by Facebook and other companies is actually a good thing or something that needs to be regulated in a different way. Because, ultimately at the end of the day, a good friend, a gentleman named Joel Birnbaum, who was a vice president at Hewlett-Packard, once said, technology comes into our lives like a wild animal. And our job as innovators is to tame the wild animal and turn it into something useful for us. So I think the best image, as Joel liked to say, is like the conversation between the little prince and the fox in that marvelous book. And the fox explained to the little prince, this is how you tame me. Well, that's at the end of the day what we're doing. Innovation is a conversation, and it's about taming and harnessing technology for greater good.
Thank you a lot, Paul.
Good.
Yeah,
Does that cover
that's
everything?
it. Yeah.
Paulo, last question. Could you explain the Maya principle?
Oh, sure. You can go on in, no problem. So the Maya principle was set out by a famous American designer, Raymond Loewy. And Raymond Loewy was a giant of design in this country in the 20th century. He is the person who led to streamlining everything. He streamlined train engines and streamlined automobiles and led to streamlined shaped toasters. And a key reason for Loewy's success was what he called Maya. And Maya stands for most advanced yet acceptable. And the technologies, the innovations that work best are the ones that are most advanced. They're something truly new. They have a capability we never had before and they get people's attention. And yet they're acceptable in that they can actually fit into our lives. If you do something super advanced that nobody knows how to use, it's never going to catch on. And on the other hand, if you have something that everybody can use but it's nothing new, you're not going to innovate. So you need to be right in that boundary zone, most advanced yet acceptable. That's the secret to success for an innovator. That and making sure that your technology is used for the better.
Nice. Thank you, Paulo.
Good.